about a year and a half ago now, in Dagenham in London. I've moved out, but my grandmother was coming out of the post office, 84 years of age, going to church, 5 streets away, and the attacker had mental health. The court's obviously over now. Because she didn't release the bag, he stabbed her in the neck and eye.
Oh my
in the
God.
field.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Matthew,
But because we're a religious family anyway,
sorry, your
we are trying
84-year-old granny was stabbed. Oh dear.
Yeah, it was terrible. Well, I've had a year and a half to obviously grieve over this.
She died. She died.
Yes, she's dead. Yeah, but she didn't. She never gave up. She never gave up the fighting. And the thing is, we could keep vengeance in us, and it's not going to do us any good. I mean, my mother nearly had a heart attack.
Oh God!
So it's caused a lot of ripples in the family. I probably sound okay, but I'm not. And it's we're a religious family, we're a Christian family, and we want peace more than anything, really.
Well, I mean, Matthew, you're a lesson to us, the forgiveness, the understanding.
Yeah.
But I can feel the pain in your voice. In your voice.
Yeah. It's caused a hell of a lot. It's caused me problems. I mean, it's caused, and she's a lovely woman. The silly thing is that the person that did it probably didn't think my grandmother had nothing to do with helping anybody, but she did more in the community and charity work and everything than anything. Probably put charity money into the, helping people. And
tell us about your granny. Tell us something of her life. Who she was.
Well, she was originally one of the kind of, fought in the World War in terms of making things about to World War II and stuff. Obviously didn't fight in the war, but she was, helping. And she was a person that always believed in giving people chances, and she was just a lovely woman. She always worked all for her life. There was a time she was coming out of the post office and things, and
she was going to church.
She was going to church 5 streets away. Well, yes, and because she veered off, the person veered her off or intimidated her off, because he originally said she was staring at him, which it was not true. In court, he had schizophrenia, but he said it was because the drugs he was on. He never admitted it, really, and it was just no accountability. It's caused a lot of problems.
How long was he sentenced to?
He only got 6 years because of his mental health, first offence.
How did you feel about that, Matthew?
Disgusted, and we wanted, vengeance. Really, at the time, I did, but everybody else, because we're obviously a religious family, Christian, we didn't want anything to be done. Really, we wanted peace. We wanted to know what the root cause was. It's just. The only thing I can say is that
Matthew,
we know my grandmother.
Your 84-year-old granny lost her life, and tears start coming to my eyes.
Yeah.
She lost her life coming out of the post office, stabbed in the neck and the hand.
Yes.
On her way to church.
Yes.
And I'm talking about this, Matthew, because I think we've stopped talking about this. I think when I started my career 23, 24 years ago, Matthew, I think this story would have been front page news, your granny being stabbed in this way.
I know. Well, we were asked at the time
the whole country would have been, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it was a lot of cases, actually. I mean, we were asked as well about if going to the mainstream, and we didn't want them. We were just grieved in our own kind of circle. It's grieved. The only thing I can say is that I know grandmother knows, that we are the strength of us, our family and the religion will keep us going. That's it. That's all I can say. But I know we got to keep positive for my mother's sake,
Matthew, God bless you.
God
bless you, Granny. Thank you so much for calling in.